What is up, guys? It's Alex Johnson here, the founder and lead analyst at yardsperfantasy.com and senior writer at Player Profiler. Welcome into the 25th episode of the Feed Me Fantasy podcast. Let's eat. We're continuing the rookie profile series that we started last episode with Alabama wide receiver Devontae Smith. There's been a lot of debate on Twitter lately about who is the wide receiver one in this class, Smith or LSU's Jamar Chase. So I figured it made the most sense to follow up the Smith profile with Chase. I'll give my take on who is the wide receiver one at the conclusion of this episode. Like last episode, we'll look at Chase's background, what we like and don't like in his profile, and then bring it along all together for a final statement. Let's get going. Jamar Chase was a 4-star recruit coming out of Archbishop Rummel High School in Louisiana, where he posted a senior season of 1,011 receiving yards and 13 touchdowns on 61 receptions. He was the 15th ranked wide receiver and the 84th overall per 247 Sports. Chase received offers from 28 schools including Georgia, Florida, Auburn, Mississippi State, and Michigan. He committed to LSU, where he hauled in 23 receptions for 313 yards and 3 scores in 10 games as a true freshman. Chase took his game to a whole new level as a sophomore, posting one of the most dominant seasons in recent memory as a key part of LSU's record-setting offense. He set the single-season SEC record for receiving yards with 1,780 and touchdowns 20. Of course, as we know from the last episode, both of those were broken by Devontae Smith in 2020. But Jamar Chase did it on 84 receptions and a 21.2 yards per reception average. His incredible season included an 8-reception, 227-yard receiving game and 3 touchdowns against Mississippi and 221 yards and 2 touchdowns in the national championship game against Clemson. It was enough for him to earn the Biletnikoff Award as the best receiver in college football. Given the option to opt out for the 2020 season due to COVID, Chase decided to take a year off and prepare for the NFL draft process. So the next time we'll see him likely will be at the NFL Combine, where he's expected to run in the low 4.5 range in the 40-yard dash. So let's get into the positives, the things we like in Chase's profile. So Jamar Chase is an extremely efficient route runner with a strong physical presence. He will be just 21 years old for his entire rookie season. In fact, he's still 20 at the time of this recording. Chase has strong hands, which will help him win in contested catch situations, where he posted a 50% success rate according to PFF. It also helped him maintain a 5.4% drop rate. He has great body control and ball skills. His deep ball tracking and sideline awareness are elite. He was number 1 at deep receptions and deep yards per PFF. Chase lined up inside and outside in the LSU offense. He presents big play and after the catch ability. We see that in his number 6 ranked missed tackles forced per PFF. He's a good blocker, but why is that relevant to his fantasy outlook? Probably not much, but it does allow him to be on the field more. So we like that. He has the skill set needed to produce at all levels of the field and can run all the routes, full route tree for Jamar Chase. Like we mentioned to Devontae Smith on the last episode, Chase possesses an advanced football IQ. He averaged 21.2 yards per reception in 2019, and Chase's college dominator rating was 32.2%. He had a sophomore season breakout. We like that a ton because young production is the best indicator of future production. At 19 years old, Chase was out there setting records against older SEC defenders. And finally, he averaged 3.14 yards per team pass attempt and 3.52 yards per route. On the negative side, again, like we said with Devontae Smith, this list is quite a bit shorter. The first is pretty obvious. The one-year wonder profile due to the COVID-19 opt-out gives us a small sample size to work with. The second is he doesn't have elite speed or acceleration. I say that while knowing he'll still test fine. He's not going to be like a 4.6, 4.7 guy. He just isn't elite in that department. And that's okay. He's inconsistent in creating separation, probably why we see so many contested grabs, really. He had just 1 career rush attempt and 0 kick or punt returns. Again, refer to last episode where I explained why that's important. And finally, his production benefited a lot from a lot of perfectly placed balls from Joe Burrow. So let's tie it all up into a nice bow for a final determination. Jamar Chase may have only done it for 1 year, but that 1 year was spectacular. He dominated even while playing alongside Vikings rookie sensation Justin Jefferson, even outproducing his older teammate. More importantly, he did it at a young age and in his sophomore campaign. Chase presents the age-adjusted production profile and skill set to be a team's wide receiver 1. He can produce at all levels on the field and is a great contested catch savant. His versatility and football IQ will make him a chess piece that will succeed anywhere he lines up. Chase is a lock to not only go in the first round of the NFL draft, but as a top 20 selection. And it would be no shock, and perhaps even likely, for him to come off the board in the top 10. The year off may mean he's a little slow to get going as a rookie, but once he hits his stride, Chase will ascend to an annual top 12 fantasy wide receiver for a long time. He's the top wideout in the 2021 draft class. Well, that's going to be a wrap for today, though. If you're not already, please follow me on Twitter at @A_JohnsonFF and the site at YardsPer. Please be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. Also, please be sure to rate and review. It really helps me out a lot and is much appreciated. Thanks, guys. Cue that music.